Hello students and parents. In this video lesson, I will be going over the math assignment from earlier today. So let's go ahead and get started. So already at the top of my page, I have our date. Please put the date in which you did this assignment. So that way Ms. Kloss and I have a better idea of when the student completed their assignment. And for this lesson, we are talking about comparing numbers and different ways of adding them and seeing if we still get the same answer, the same sum. So first things first is what we did for this lesson is we put a cross in the middle of our page. So we had 4 squares. Then what we did is we got 2 different colors. And we set up our addition sentences. For the first box. So for the first box, what you're going to do is you're going to add or combine the 2 numbers here that I have, but they have to be different colors because we're going to flip them and we're going to draw pictures of them and see if we get the same sum for both problems, even though our numbers will be flipped. So for the first problem, number 1, we're going to do 5 in purple, and then in green we'll do 4. Okay, so 5 plus 4 equals, and so we have 5 and we add 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you should have 9 fingers up. So then our final answer is going to be 9. And then down here, we're going to flip them and see if we still get the same answer. So since we started with 5 in purple, we're going to start with 4 in green. So I'm going to make 4 stars. And then I'm going to switch it and I'm going to go to purple and I'm going to make 5 stars. Okay, now what we're going to do is, now that we have the picture version of this just flipped, we're going to add all of our stars together and see if we get the same answer as we do up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you should get 9 for your answer for that. Okay, so then after we have done this problem, let's go on to another one. So go ahead and use 2 different colors again. So I'm going to use orange and pink. And for the second one, we're going to do the same exact thing, same exact setup. So you're going to create your addition sentence, and then we're going to leave room for a picture version. And let's go ahead and start with orange, and let's do 8. And then we're going to have our next add-in or part. Let's go ahead and put 3. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out, okay, what's 8 plus 3? 8 put together with 3 equals what? So we have 8 fingers, and we're going to add 3 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. So you should have 11 as your total, your sum. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flip them and see if we still get the same sum for here. So since we started with orange, we're going to start with pink. And let's go ahead, and since these are like magic numbers because we're switching them, let's go ahead and draw some bunnies. So let's go ahead and draw 3 bunnies in pink. And then we're going to go over here, since we're switching them like magic, we're going to draw 8 bunnies on this side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our bunnies together to see if we get the same answer as we did up here for the first part of the problem. So let's see, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So as we can see, even though we flipped our numbers, we still got 11 as our total, our sum was the same, even though we flipped the numbers over. Okay, so now what I want you to do is go ahead and pick 2 new colors. Hopefully this pops up. I'm using yellow and blue, and I'm going to set up my addition sentence. And then I'm going to do it down here as well. So here we have our 2 addition sentences. So for the first one, let's go ahead and start with, let's go ahead and do let's do 6 plus, I don't know, how about 2? So 6 plus 2, so we have 6 fingers, or 6 parts, and we need to add 2 more. So 6, 7, 8. So that means that our total needs to be 8. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip it with magic. We're going to go alaka-flip, and we're going to flip our numbers, and we're going to draw them as a picture. So for this one, let's go ahead and draw some magician hats for this one. And so since we started with blue for the first part, and we're switching our numbers over, I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to draw 2 magician hats over here. And then on the other side, we're going to write in blue 6 magician hats. Okay, so there, I have my 6 blue magician hats, and now I have my 2 yellow magician hats. Now when I add them all together, so if we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, I almost counted the plus sign. Don't count the plus sign. So we have 8 here, and then you should have 8 up here, and they should match. So you should have 8 and 8. And then your 2s and your 6s, because we flipped it like magic. Okay, so then for your last one, go ahead and pick 2 more colors for our last problem. Let's go ahead and do green and purple. Oh, we already did green, purple, sorry. Let's not do green and purple. How about brown and light purple? That's what I'm gonna pick. You don't have to do that. You can pick whatever colors you want, but I'm gonna do brown and light purple. So for our last one, so this was 3, so this is the 4th one. So for this one, I'm gonna set it up, but I want you to solve it, okay? So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my first problem, and then set up my picture part. And then for this one, what I want you to do is, I want you to add 9 plus 9. And then with your magic, I want you to flip alaka switch, and we're going to flip them, and I want you to put your numbers in a different order and see if you get the same answer here. Okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to let me or Miss Kalasa know. We are always here to help, and I will hear from you or see you soon. Goodbye.